the U.S. is willing to play any cards just to buy time, Brian. You and I, we constantly say this over and over again. But what's kind of disappointing about it is that a lot of the alternative media, they're buying into that Trump wants to extricate the United States. Me, I don't believe that the United States wants to extricate itself from the war labor so that they can then refocus their guns on Iran and then move towards an ultimate battle with China, because time is running out, and the longer that they are preoccupied with Russia, the less time that they have to prepare for war with China. And they're using a lot of their weapons and ammunition that they would have in a battle against Iran or China. So I think it's they're trying to buy for time, a super peace, quote unquote, and play for time so that after they're done, they can double back on Russia, because I believe that they weaken Russia a little bit and after the Chinese conflict, and then deal with Russia. What do you say about that?
Yeah, this is exactly what they're doing. They've said that is what they're doing. I remember during the campaign for president, J.D. Vance, before becoming vice president, he said, we need these weapons for China, not Ukraine. We're going to freeze the conflict in Ukraine, dump it onto the Europeans, and we're going to go and fight China. Why are you fighting China? China is not a threat to the U.S. Russia is not a threat to the United States. Why are you pursuing this type of foreign policy? Because nothing has fundamentally changed. It is the U.S. pursuing hegemony, as is the neocon agenda. And all of these political parties are different manifestations of neoconservatism. People try to suggest that President Trump is being influenced by the neocons. He is a neocon. He has surrounded himself deliberately with neocons. He always has. He is right now, and he will continue doing so. You don't try to fight the neocons by filling your cabinet up to the top with them. That's what he did, and that's what his own policies represent. The problem is, and the reason people fall for this, and you've touched on this many times, Rashid, people don't want to face the harsh reality that no, the U.S. is not going to change course, that this is going to have to be resolved. It's going to have to be settled, not just on the battlefield in Ukraine, but it's going to have to be settled in the Asia Pacific. It's being settled in the Middle East. It's going to take a lot of hard work and sacrifice. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be pretty. And it's not even a certain thing unless we all put in the efforts and take the time to achieve this, to achieve the emergence of multipolarism. That's a very tough pill for many to swallow. They just rather believe I can just vote once every 4 years and magically someone will come along and fix everything for me. It's human nature, but it's not realistic. And how many times, even in our own personal lives, we know people whose nature overrides their ability to reason and think clearly, and we could see the cliffs people throw themselves off of in daily life, and entire nations and even empires throughout history have done the exact same thing.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a